This is Chosen Architect, and welcome to DawnCraft. Hopefully you guys are ready. So yes, this is DawnCraft. It's going to be kind of an interesting experience. This is definitely a combat-oriented pack, and an exploration pack, an RPG-style mod pack. And right off the bat, we need to talk to Korok. Hello. Now, once you interact with this little Korok, it's going to say, "Hello, fellow. You're finally awake. Welcome to our world. You must be confused as to why you've ended up here and who you're speaking to, no? Well, regardless, I will begin my disquisition as I do with every adventurer summoned here. You are summoned here to defeat the Ender Dragon. Fabled beasts like giants, werewolves, and even other dragons started appearing 2 winters ago, wreaking havoc and disrupting the balance of our realm. Our elders told us that the Ender Dragon has been blighted by a certain malicious deity, and that both the dragon and the deity must be destroyed to bring peace to our realm. Thus, we call for your aid, brave adventurer. So we must obtain at least 12 mystical eyes, use them to locate and open the gateway to the end. A few of these eyes can be crafted, but most are held by powerful entities. We don't know who or where these entities are, but the native inhabitants might have a clue. Look for their guild masters. They are the most knowledgeable when it comes to these matters. You will need to get stronger, way stronger. The native inhabitants may also teach you different fighting skills, if you treat them well, at least. As a general rule of thumb, don't attack or steal from them. They are not a forgetful bunch. They are, however, forgiving if you pay off your sins through their ledger chest. Also, here, take a spirit orb. Collect 4 of them to upgrade your health or stamina. If you ever see one of my kind, interact with them and prove to them your prowess and intellect, and they will surely give you something in return. If you ever forget this information, an adventurer told me once that he jotted it down in a place called the Wiki. He said a seasoned adventurer will know what that means. I wish you well on your journey, my sweeting. Expect tough obstacles and roadblocks ahead, but know that they will only make you stronger. God be with ye. My goodness. And hit okay? Or sure? Okay. Sure. Let's do, okay. And then the little fella pops into a spirit orb. So that right there is basically the introduction to what we are going to be doing. And these little fellas are going to be our friends through this journey. Now, the majority of this mod pack is meant to sort of be played in the third person perspective and be played like this. Thankfully, we spawn in this, what looks to be a friendly village. I'm hoping this is a friendly village. I have no idea. But we start with a few things. Ooh, that sounded bad. We start with a few things. An antique atlas, which is sort of a map. It is a nice little kind of Zelda-ish style map. And then we also get a map to a village, a nearby village. However, this looks awfully lot like a village. And then, of course, we have a compass that shows our direction. Very, very cool. Now, for the most part, I will be playing in first person. But when we go into combat, it's better to definitely be in the other perspectives. Let's get away from that cave that is making that awful noise. I wonder if we can get inside of this building here. And whenever we go into places like this, we got to make sure there's no villagers. Because oh my gosh, this is like the perfect setup. There's a bed. There's a bed, there's a chest. I don't see any villagers nearby. That's some food. And some starter materials, an axe, right off the bat. Oh, this is fantastic. And we even get a stone pickaxe. How convenient. I might even take the chest with me. Now, we need to head into this village, or technically we should probably use this little home here to at least sleep through the night. Yeah, it's probably going to be a good idea to take our first nappy. Very nice. Sweet dreams as we head into the next day. Nice, good morning. My goodness, it's beautiful outside. Let's go adventure and see what this building has to offer. Now, we want to make it to a village. That's one of the main things that I want to do. However, getting to said village might take a little bit of time. Actually, this might be like the perfect starting village. Did we literally find a village right off the bat? I think we did. Now, interacting with any sort of chest while a villager can see me doing that is not a good thing. We will get negative reputation with those villagers. And I don't know if they have to be like actively seeing me do it, but I am going to be a little sneaky and try to get a couple of resources. But this guy right here, I don't think he's seen me. We would see a little negative reputation thing happening. Very cool. And very neat as well. Okay, so this might be like the ultimate spawn here. I need to work my way around because I'm looking for a very specific village building. I don't think this could be any worse. There's like a villager or pillager outpost right nearby, like right there. What? What? Right next to the village? This is not good. Now, as much as I love this upgraded village, it doesn't really seem to have the vendors that I'm needing to get my quest from, as it told us in the beginning. So this map should lead us there, and this is the one that's given to us right from the start. Hello, chickens. And we need to head north, and this is where our compass really plays a role. If you don't know how to read a map like this map is always facing north. Like the top of it is the north, the bottom is south. And so the little dot on the bottom right is us. So we need to make our way to that said marker. And that means we need to go a little bit north and a little bit northwest. So just a tad bit. And I think making a boat is going to be how we do that. Let's just hope there's nothing in the water that is going to kill me. Oh, I never know. But sea serpents could definitely be a thing. What are these? There's like some cool fish that are like floating in the air. But yes, we need to make our way this way. Our little dot on that map should get a little bit larger the closer we get to our ultimate destination. So I think I've made it. I'm starting to see the map uncover, and there's this giant thing here. I have no idea what this is. Also, these are flying fish. Okay. Kind of cool looking. Kind of cool. Oh, did they just break our boat? Oh, nice. They just broke our boat. All right. But this right here seems to be the village that we're looking for. Look at, there's animals here. There's some horses. Aha. And this is the building I'm looking for. This is where we should be able to get our first quest and thus start everything. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, let's begin, shall we? Hello. Welcome. Seems this is your first time visiting the guild. Would you like to take on your first quest? Yes, I will do so. First quest obtained. Now, we talked to him again. I don't think you'll be able to find the eye in your current condition. Come back to me once you've killed 10 pillagers. I'll give you the most important skill you can get in this dimension. Dimension, you say? Huh. Interesting. And we should have the boss or the basic skill. Come back after you have fulfilled the requirement. Okay, so we cannot go any further than that. And then finding pillagers. Thought you were an adventurer. Fine. Well, we kind of know where some pillagers are, but it says, fetch me a piece of paper and I'll show you the whereabouts of the closest pillager camp. Ah, nice. Okay, so this guy probably going to give us a map for it. This book, by the way, did explain, I did check out the wiki a little bit, and it does tell you here, this, when you right click, will tell you how you're doing with your villagers, if your villagers like you or do not like you. And this apparently is the ledger. So we can make some bundles because there is a quest book in this. We open up our quest book. All of this sort of explains the inner workings of this mod pack. Kind of, a little bit. It does an okay job of doing it. And inside here we have traversal. It talks a little bit about, and we get some experience. I'm not going to go through all of these as of right now, but it does talk a little bit about the mods and how to work out the trading contracts. But none of this applies to us as of right now because we need to go through the basics. That's right, the basics. And that means I've got to grind out some gear. We're going to spend some time in this village and not sleep in other villagers' beds because apparently that can cause them to not like you. And then we should have some nice gear. We just got to get some iron and hopefully find some diamonds maybe, and we'll see what we can find. I mean, to be fair, this village is like near perfect. There's arrows. This is a little cafe, a little diner here. There's some redstone leading to some water, some food. So like all the things on trapdoors, I believe we can interact with and not have to worry about the effects of anybody bothering us. Oh my gosh, there's so much food, hay bales. There's already animals here, so we don't have to worry about gathering them. I hope there's cows. And we also need to find some paper, which will probably be in one of these villagers' homes. There's already sheep. Oh, this is fantastic. This is like absolutely perfect. Let's see, anything else here? Nope, just a stone cutter. And some things we actually cannot use that are in villages, like anvils and things like that. We haven't acquired the knowledge. We haven't completed the quest. And same with the villagers with the markers on their head. So you can see right here, hey, can you bring, or can you get me 16 arrows from the local Fletcher? I'll pay you back for it. Just hit sure. And we now have that quest available. And that is to send 16 arrows, and we should be able to get them to that guy. We got to get them, though, from a Fletcher, or we can probably just find them. I did see that there was like arrows kind of littered all over the place and sort of like signs and stuff. Very cool. This is definitely a nice little starter area. Ooh, there's a windmill up here. Let's go see what's in that. Aha, there are cows. Look at this. Ooh, let's just right away. Let's breed up some cows because these guys are going to be pretty important to us. Of course, all livestock are going to be important to us, including the sheep. Hello. And we have our big friend, the mighty iron golem, who will help protect this area. There's a wheat farm. There's some villagers. This is a really nice starting area, I think. What is this little place? So is this like a blacksmith area? Because we have, I believe it's a solid block of iron. That'll be nice to jumpstart. There's blocks of coal in here. Okay. Bottle of potion of experience. An armor stand. Oh my gosh, gold armor right off the bat. I don't know how good that's going to be for us, but I should be able to interact and equip with stuff like this. It's just opening, I think, barrels and things like that that you don't want to do around a villager. Oh, there's a sword right away. Wow, what a peaceful little location right here to just kind of stare off into the distance. Hey, I look kind of derpy, actually. And this, oh my gosh, it has iron, gold, and emeralds. Just right here. And there's a duck! Look at a little ducky here. Oh, this is a smeltery? So we have places to cook things. And a full set of iron gear. Oh, yes. Okay, so we're equipping this. And that will at least get us some basic protection. It's not anything great, but it is going to be some basic iron protection, which could be kind of helpful. I actually like this little place right here, and it doesn't seem like there's a villager in here, or at least a villager in here yet. I haven't put any doors up, but we should definitely get some doors up, and we might call this home. I just need to put a bed in here and make sure they don't bother it. They just launched a firework into the sky. What? Is it like when it's time to sleep, they launch fireworks into the sky? That's kind of cool. This guy's sort of trapped over here. Yeah, it's definitely time to hit the hay and go adventure more in this village. Goodness, good morning. My goodness. Back to do some more adventuring. I want to see what is down here this morning. We have our beautiful bell. Oh, there's a bunch of arrows, so that might be a good way to get those arrows for that quest line. They've lined this whole thing with arrows. And if they're on all sides, that should be 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, this will be more than enough. And they don't mind when you break the item frames. Because there's that guy right there. Even though if I did mess up, unfortunately, I don't think I have a good way of getting any remorse from these guys. But there's iron. I think there's some gold. There's an emerald. And a diamond? Oh, yes. We just got a diamond for exploring. Oh, and there's a waystone. I've got to get to the waystone as soon as possible. And I just heard a raccoon. Yes. So we can save this. Oh, and by the way, when we open this up, we should be able to change the name and call it Everville. Everville is now the name of our homeland. And hopefully these guys end up liking us. I really like this village, though. This is kind of sweet. Kind of sweet. Oh, there's some nice little... Oh, is this like a motel? This looks like a motel. A villager motel. There's a big building over there. Ah, this is another area. Another one of the blacksmith areas. More cattle. How cool is that? Oh, wow. Okay. Half of it's glass. Oh, it's like got the yin yang symbols. Is this supposed to be sort of like their... I don't know what this is, but this is really cool. And there's enough to make a diamond pickaxe right there. And I'm sure there's probably more up top. But look at this. Amethyst, lapis, gold, emeralds. I'm going to try and take all the emeralds I can take, because I'm going to need those. Aha! This must be where they send the outcasts to the outer areas. Oh, and then we also have a goddess statue. This right here, I believe, is how we spend our spirit orbs and how we upgrade our health and our stamina over time. And there's a beautiful little horse, little camp, and I believe that is a dungeon I probably want to stay away from for right now. But wow, this place is fancy, very fantastic. This is a great little starter area. Now this is definitely something I'm going to be needing. My goodness. And yes, they do shoot off fireworks in this village to let you know that night has fallen. That is so cool. Now some things I need to note. Inside here, I do want to mark my location, so I can add a marker right where I'm at. And I can call this my home for now. Or bed. We can do a home or bed. I'm going to set it as my home. Hit done, and now there's a marker there that shows up, and we can click that to sort of zoom to it. And I've got all my stuff in a chest. I think I'll be fine for right now. So while I'm down here with the paper, let's talk to our guildmaster. And we should be able to set to find. It says, fetch me a fine piece of paper, and I'll show you the whereabouts. There's your paper, my fair sir. And, then it should spit it back at us. Yeah, there you go. There you go. You may find pillagers somewhere closer, though, but this is those buggers are infested everywhere. He used the word buggers. Oh, goodness. And so this is the map. I almost wonder if this map, it looks like it's taking us right back down to where we actually started, where we found that first little pillager area. Now, one thing I am noticing is the lack of, what is that up there? The lack of trees. What? Okay, is this gonna be our first battle? I gotta hit R to put ourselves into combat mode. I have a sword. Will we be able to do this? This is the church doctor. Okay. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Okay, we just stay back. Stay back. Oh. Thankfully we're not taking a whole lot of damage. Very good, very good. Okay. That was our first bad guy we fought. How cool is that? Yeah, there's not a lot of trees. That is something to keep in mind. Oh. No way. I just look right over here. No, this is the Blue Skies building. This is how you get access to the Blue Skies dimension. Is through the guy that's in here. If there is a guy in here. We get emeralds, some moon shards. I will take that. Because this guy was not looking, so I did loot his stuff. He has a barrel down here as well. Has a gemstone, some black wool. Ooh. We're unlocking a lot of stuff right now. Where's this guy at? But there's the portal. Ooh, so we have access to the Ever Dawn. Because the black portal takes you to the Ever Dawn. If you have a white portal, it takes you, or side of a bluish portal, takes you to the Ever Bright. Okay. All right, we have another guy to test our skills on. Does this guy got a gun? No. You turn to the side, it can't hurt you. Ooh. It's like a shotgun. That's crazy. Get our PvP skills, even though this is totally different PvP skills. We cannot let them shoot us. You know how devastating a shot would be? Ooh, that was close. Got him. Ooh. Oh, and I attained an essence. What is the essence? Okay, so this is the... so this is the stuff we need. We end up getting a blood vial. Quicksilver bullets as well. Huh. Oh, and there's our friend. Right there. Hey, Mr. Fellow. You're important to me. And yes, this is the gatekeeper, someone that we can trade emeralds for to get a zeal lighter, which will allow us to go in that dimension. However, I don't think that's something we want to do right away, but this guy should be able to protect himself. Does have a pretty decent bow as well. I'm after some trees. I need to go do some more farming, such as, yeah, gathering more wood. This is the only tree over here, so hopefully we can get some saplings from it. That would be incredibly nice. This looks like it has the mod in here that allows us to chop this whole tree down. Oh, that's fantastic. So we do have to chop it down slowly, whittle it down until it gets to the last little bit. And then... Oh, wait, what is it doing? How much of it do we have to whittle down? Hopefully it doesn't go... Oh, and we also have another dock coming after us. I don't know if... That one has a big scythe. I don't know if I'm ready for that guy yet. I just want the wood and the saplings, my friend. I don't know if you're a friend or not. I've fought two of you already. I mean, what's the worst that could happen, right? Honestly, what's the worst that could happen? We need to learn how to fight these guys anyways. So we just step back, let him do his big swing. Oh, he was able to hit me from there. Oof. Let's get out. Let's get out. Let's get out. Let him do his main attack. Get him. Step back. Looks like we can maybe jump to the back of him before he does the scythe swing. And got him. Nice. He's out of the fight now. I actually kind of like the way this combat is. You know, the more I think about this, I actually don't want villagers to be able to get in here at all. So I'm closing this up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make myself a way to get up here with ladders. And that will hopefully help the little situation that I'm having where villagers are still managing to make their way in here. And I don't really want them in here, you know? So now that's what I call an entrance. And there we go. So now we have a way to get back up here and I can replace my bed. So we don't have villagers trying to get into it. Now, of course, I do have to do some early game mining. I need to get a bit more iron. We already have diamond, which is nice. We were able to make a diamond pickaxe, which I think is of very, very much value. And it's going to allow us to mine a lot faster and hopefully find even more resources. But I've got a feeling that the underground is going to be quite scary. Thankfully, we had coal, so I was able to make some torches because you shouldn't do this without any torches. I have stumbled upon an underground cave, and this could be quite scary. I'll tell you what, the sounds alone are horrifying. There is a spider. That's not going to be too bad for us to fight, I don't think. We can fight mobs in a normal mode. We do half the amount of damage. Who knew Minecraft could be so eerie and so scary? Oh, shoot. What are you? Oh man, he's got a special shield. Oh, he already took some damage. And we're doing damage in half mode here. Okay, we killed him. A little bit crazy. But that was a shield from the Everdawn, I believe. That doesn't look friendly. Oh no. We've got to get torches. We've got to get torches ASAP. Especially in like this area. Gotta get... Oh man, and I can't run. And we need a water bucket as soon as possible. I feel like water is going to be our best friend in situations like this. 100%. But hopefully we can prevent things from spawning. And I just want this iron. I just really need the iron. This guy is done for. and drops some interesting things. Ancient crystal fragments and crystal clumps. It says it throws spikes on the ground when thrown. Oh, wow. That's kind of cool. This is not cool. This is a silver, I don't know, the silver beast, but you are horrifying, my friend. Oh my. Oh no, he's in a different form. He's in a new form. When I got him down to half health. Is this like a mini boss? Oh, he can attack me through stuff. I need a ranged weapon for sure. Now that I'm back, there is a really important thing that we should probably take a look at, and that is the diet section. We get the Spice of Life book because this does have a dietary requirement, and you can see the foods that are eaten and then the actual benefits and impacts that we have because of the foods that we are eating. So it's something that we kind of need to keep in mind and sort of diversify our food and make sure that we're maintaining that. Now, currently I'm working on that ranged weapon, and this combined with a book is going to give us the novice spell book. And then this thing is fantastic because by default, when you open up the menu, we get this really bright page, but it comes equipped already with a projectile and harming spell. And we'll call it range, and we'll create this spell. And then what we can do is while we're holding this book, we can shoot a beam just like that attacks mobs. So back down in the mines, we have a nice little fella here. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Ooh, and this guy trades us all kinds of stuff, including emeralds. Ooh, cobblestone trade for emeralds. An unbreaking sword. This guy is definitely a friend of mine. By the way, let's test that range. How much damage does it do? When we're in combat mode, does it do more? Oh, it definitely does more when we're in combat mode. Notice how much mana it actually takes. And look how much water might be our friend. Water is going to be our friend, 100%. Look at this. They don't even know how to act. Oh yeah. I think I found their weakness. And this guy is gone. This cave is fantastic. It's got everything I need. Everything I need. I even seen some lapis as I was lighting this area up. This is perfect. Right here. Grab all the lapis I can because if I remember correctly, ours requires lapis to really get started into it. Ooh, and these pots or urns from supplementaries are also worth grabbing. They give you all kinds of cool loot. Now that I got down to that level, I came back up, got my stairs all placed in, and now I'm going to be making a knife from Farmer's Delight. And this may seem like a weird thing to do, but it's not. It actually guarantees that we get an item from our cows. So we're guaranteed a secondary drop from these cows, and that's going to be definitely worth doing. Now, I definitely want to breed these guys up before killing them, of course. Or, well, unaliving them. And let's go ahead. Boop. Let's get all these guys bred up. And then, of course, we've got to use the knife. Well, or at least try to. Now, it should guarantee leather, which is what we're going to need. There we go. So, as you can see, we did get leather from that, which is perfect. And now, with all of this, we can make one of the most powerful items in the game, and that is the backpacks from Sophisticated Backpacks. And we can also make a paraglider. So I'm going to get myself a paraglider made up. And this is pretty cool as well. So we can use this to glide around. How awesome is that? Ooh, it does take our stamina, though, to use this. That's interesting. So we activate it. Notice the stamina bar going down. Ooh, so I hope we don't just like fall out of the sky whenever our stamina gets too low and we just let go. No, also noticing it's not really taking durability. That's really cool. So I was needing some string for this backpack upgrade that I'm about to make. And, well, I think I hit the jackpot on string. there is a ton of cobweb in here. Now, the upgrade I want to make is the tool swapper upgrade, and I have a feeling this is going to be really handy, especially when mining. We're going to need a tiny bit of redstone. Let me get this put all together. There we go. And then when I open up my backpack by hitting B, I can put this in. And what this should do is this should automatically switch me to the appropriate tool for the job. Aha, yes, I did figure it out. So when they're in the backpack like this, and I go to, for example, to mine this wood, it automatically switches to the X. And then when I go to mine this, it automatically switches to that. Now, the sword we probably want to keep in our inventory, but it does save us some space, and we can now keep these in our bag and have more hotbar slots. Now, before I embark on any other journey, I'm going to need something special that is going to help us in our travels. And that is going to be a sleeping bag. So we can make a sleeping bag to help us sleep through the night. And hopefully it retains our home location. So if we do die, we can end up back here. I know another great way to potentially set things up is to make sure you always place a bed before you go into a building. That way when you die and respawn, well, you have your bed available and your respawn point is going to be wherever your bed's at, not halfway across the world, which can be kind of a problem. Now, I think my journey thus far has been quite epic, and I'm prepping myself for what's to come. We have to take on some pillagers. That's going to be a challenge. It's going to be a real challenge. First of all, getting there is going to be the challenge, but surviving while we're there, another great challenge. And I can't wait to do that next episode. Guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, be sure to click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and ring that beautiful notification bell so you guys will see when the next video goes live. And of course, guys, be sure to join the Discord, discord.gg/ChosenArchitect, and join me over there on our amazing community. And guys, thank you so much for watching. Of course, I'll see you in the next episode. And as always, thanks for watching. My goodness, this place is just so magnificent. Well, it's time to head back home.